This week I gained loads of emails asking me to make some paper squishies, being like, where's your paper squishies at? So here I am. I've got some free time, so why not make some? If you have any requests for any future paper squishies, definitely leave them down in the comments down below, because I would love to make your suggestions, and I will of course give you a shout out and pin your comment if I do that, so definitely leave those down below. Anyway, to make the blueberry squishy today, I actually just drew around a reel of ribbon onto a white piece of paper using a pencil, just to get that good outline going. To colour in the base, I actually used these new pens that I got from Ohuhu. These are the new acrylic paints that they brought out. Absolutely amazing, honestly. They are great for making base colours. You haven't got all those pen line squiggles in it. You don't need to add different layers onto it. It's just a nice solid base colour and absolutely lovely. I used this light blue colour for the blue base and then added in a slightly darker blue to add the shading down just one side to add a little bit of extra dimension. Next I went in with a white acrylic paint pen and then added on a little bit of what do you call this? Highlight. I can't believe I forgot the word, but yeah, add a little bit of highlight to the bloob, and then I drew two big circles to act as the eyes. With this set of Ohuhu acrylic paint pens, it does come with the bigger ones for the bases and stuff like that, but it also comes with a smaller kind of set of each one in it. It's amazing, honestly, truly. I should point out that they gave me these, so I will link them down in the description if you want to check them out, but no pressure at all. Use whatever pens you have available, but I just want to say these are great. Anyway, I used that smaller pen to do the details such as the black inside of the eyes as well as the little mouth, and I was able to get really good control over that, obviously because it was a smaller paint pen. Once I had, you know, left that dry, I then just folded over the paper, cut it out so I had a front piece and a back piece to the paper squishy. You can colour the back piece if you want to. I'm lazy, I never do. I think it's a waste of pens. I'd rather move on to a different design. Anyway, once I had done that, I then taped the two together just by laying down tape on the front and then just making sure it was overlapping by about an inch or two, and then cutting that into strips so that I was able to just peel that around and tape it down to seal up those edges. I left the top part empty so that I could obviously use that opening as a little bag to insert my filling. The filling that I'm using is actually toy stuffing or pillow stuffing. You can use whatever you have available. I find just buying pillows and cutting them open works out really great, or you could just use toy stuffing from, you know, a craft store. Next, what I went ahead and did then was added another piece of tape, just cut that down into strips and sealed up the edges, and then I decided to add a little bit of extra detailing. So on the scrap pieces of paper, just draw out like kind of like the top of a blueberry, you know, the blueberry top, and then I just covered that in tape as well, and then just stuck that down to the top of the bloob. This was just to add a bit of extra decoration basically, because I felt like it looked a little bit too plain. Anyway, so I just taped that on and I thought it looked gorgeous. This is how the final piece turned out. This is a really simple and easy paper squishy to do, especially if you are a beginner. I would definitely recommend tagging any friends that you have that might be beginners. If they want to start out making the paper squishies, then this is a good one. Or of course, if you have children, this one here could be a really good one for them to do as well. So hopefully you enjoyed watching today's video and see me back doing my paper squishies. I really did enjoy this today and having a quick doodle, so I'll probably be back tomorrow to make another one. Anyway, like I said, if you have any suggestions or any requests, then definitely leave them down in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. With all that being said and done, I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Bye.